Over 80 million records sold, 3 billion at the box office, a fashion icon, the talk of television, and dynamite on the dance floor. For over 20 years, Jennifer Lopez has been at the very top of her game. But her legacy is still unfolding.
You're a work in progress till the day you die. And it's just whether or not you're gonna continue progressing. You can decide to stop and go, okay, I'm good right here. Or you can keep going.
Now we look at the moments that changed her life.
God, I wanna thank you for this beautiful accomplishment, this moment, this time. That was a turning point in my life. I really felt a shift after that.
Defined her career.
The 2018 Video Vanguard winner, Jennifer Lopez.
When I first heard I was getting the Vanguard Award, it might have been one of the best moments of my career.
And made her who she is.
I want every person to know that they have a limitless ability to do whatever they want to do, and they only need to put their mind to it and believe it.
This is Jennifer Lopez, The Ride, Part 2.
I said, are you ready to have a good time?
Jennifer Lopez has built an empire during her iconic rise to stardom. Throughout her multifaceted career, it seems like she can do it all.
I just was on my own ride. Then I felt like, yeah, I'm happy that I'm doing this.
But her fame and fortune haven't come without challenges. Being under the public lens affected her private life and relationships, which left her questioning her self-confidence.
There was so much judgment and pressure and scrutiny and opinions, and it was just a really, really hard thing to deal with.
In 2004, following her breakup with actor Ben Affleck, Jennifer Lopez began dating longtime friend Marc Anthony. Within months, the couple were married in a private ceremony at her home in Los Angeles. And after 4 years together, Jennifer gave birth to twins, Max and Emmy.
That's when things became really clear to me what love truly is. That pure, that unconditional, that kind, that patient, that simple, that's what love should be. The kids changed my life profoundly and led me kind of, unfortunately, to the breakup of my marriage.
No me ames porque pienses que parezco diferente.
In 2011, Jennifer and Marc announced they were ending their marriage after 7 years together.
I thought we would be together for 50 years and raise these kids together, and that would be that. And it didn't turn out that way, and that shattered my world. I had a very, very low point when that happened. When I found myself a single mom with 3-year-old twins, and figuring out like how I was gonna do this. I'd never imagined it that way. And I had waited a long time to have kids because I wanted it to always be perfect. And it wasn't. And I was like, ugh. And so I had a very low point, and then I got this song called Dance Again.
Dance.
Written by her friend Enrique Iglesias, Dance Again immediately made a strong impression on Jennifer. It was a song she simply had to sing.
I literally begged him.
Nobody knows what I'm feeling inside.
I said, I want to dance again. I want to live. I want to love. And it just became like my anthem, my mantra for that whole time in my life. Because what I was going through was learning how to pick myself up. And basically dance again. Dance Again was a turning point in my life. wait a minute, I gotta connect back to that girl who used to take the train and get on there with her Timberlands and just stomp through the streets and wouldn't take no for an answer and knew she was the best and knew that she was gonna be the biggest thing that ever happened in the whole entire world. That's that mentality that you have when you're growing up, and then you have to connect back to it at different times in your life, you realize.
A year later, Jennifer danced on stages all over the world as she embarked on her first world tour. And she continued to pick up the pieces after her divorce by tapping into the power of positive thinking through the practice of daily affirmations.
Years before, one of my very best friends gave me a book called You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay. And it's about how your thoughts control your life and how you have control over them. And how if you change the thought, you can change the feeling, you can change the reality. And that stayed with me for very long. And when I got divorced, I reconnected back to those mantras and those affirmations. I deserve to be happy. I deserve love. I am youthful and timeless, open and receptive to all the goodness and abundance of the universe. Me and my children live a happy, joyful life full of laughter, and things like that that I would tell myself over and over to pick myself up from my divorce, to create a new dream for me and my 2 babies. To this day, I still do it.
Jennifer's rebirth brought on a restored confidence, and moving into the next phase of her life, she used her wisdom as a guide into future relationships.
Everything I've learned from my past relationship goes into making sure I'm in a healthy, good relationship now. It's about me being okay, emotionally, physically, mentally. You just have to figure out your messy parts and then try to make them a little healthier. Get comfortable with actually good, healthy feelings instead of the negative ones.
Over the years, J-Lo has been no stranger to MTV's TRL studios in New York City.
Please welcome the lovely, the talented Jennifer Lopez, J-Lo.
Her appearances have served as an opportunity to come face-to-face with her fans to chat about her latest projects.
First of all, we're going to talk about the remix.
Yes, the remix with me and Ja Rule.
And in August of 2018, she arrived on set once again to help share some big news.
We're live in 1 minute. 1 minute to live.
Check. Okay, it sounds great. Thank you very much.
All right, reverse stand by here. 7, 6 to blue. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, what's up, world? It's your man Sway Calloway, and I'm here live in Times Square in the TRL studio. Give it up for the 2018 Video Vanguard Award winner, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Miss Jennifer Lopez. It's interesting because 20 years ago, you were nominated for Best New Artist.
Yes,
and
that's right.
Yeah, right? And now you got the Video Vanguard Award.
I feel a little emotional because I see, you mentioned 20 years ago, and I see like the same fans in the front row. It makes me so happy.
This is real connection that you made with people who have been a part of your career, and you've been a part of their lives. So this is family
and
right
they're
here.
part of mine.
Okay. We got some questions from the audience right now.
What advice would you give young aspiring women who are looking to be as successful as you are?
I think in any career, you just have to really work harder than everybody else. Honestly, that's been kind of the secret sauce for me. I just don't let up. I don't let up. I just keep going and keep trying harder and keep trying to evolve and grow. And my advice to anybody who's young and starting out and you're going like, well, how do I get there? How do I do this? Find what you love first and then work harder than anybody else.
This is great. I like that. Give it up. Jennifer
On August 20th, 2018, Jennifer Lopez was honored with MTV's Video Vanguard Award at the VMAs in New York City. And her lifetime of achievement in music video was highlighted by an unforgettable performance that spanned her entire career.
I definitely put people through a lot when we do stage performances because I am ambitious with what I want to accomplish on stage. And I just knew I wanted it to be me. I wanted it to be a reflection of all the videos and all the moments over the years that I had done with MTV, and I wanted it to be true to that, to remind people just, these are the songs I did, these are the videos we did, this is why we're here tonight. Just a reflection of my life and my music.
Please give it up for the newest member of the Video Vanguard Award, Jennifer Lopez.
The Michael Jackson Video Vanguard Award has recognized trailblazers in music video for over 30 years. And on this night, J-Lo became the first Latin artist to receive the honor.
When I first heard I was getting the Vanguard Award, it might have been one of the best moments in my career. It meant everything to me. It's also nice to get the gold movement. Not everybody has that one. We all have a lot of silver ones, but the gold one, I was like, oh, it's gold. It's nice. I really felt a shift after that, an appreciation for like, wow, she's been around a long time and she's given us a lot of moments. And I felt that from the fans. I felt that from people in the industry. It was a nice moment.
You know, I grew up on MTV. Yes. And this is really like a tremendous honor for me. It has been an incredible journey of dreaming my wildest dreams and then kind of watching them come true. You have touched my heart and my soul and become a part of me, and you guys have won me over forever. Thank you. I love you.
It was a nice moment for me, for my manager, Benny, for our team. We worked hard. We've been doing this since my first album 20-some years ago, and it's nice to be recognized, for somebody to say, hey, you've done really well.
I want everybody to sing with me.
Coming up, J-Lo sizzles in Sin City.
Thank you for this beautiful accomplishment, this moment, this time. It's not an easy road that we have chosen. So a lot of hard work. Tonight we celebrate everything we've accomplished and everything we've done. Thank you, God. Amen.
After a triumphant performance at the VMAs in August of 2018, there was no rest for J-Lo. Just 1 month later, her residency at the Zappos Theater in Planet Hollywood, Las Vegas was making its final run.
To have the Vanguard performance come right before the end of it and kind of like, you did all this, congratulations, and now you're gonna go wrap up your show.
After 123 performances spanning 2 years, J-Lo's All I Have show broke ticket sales records on the Strip, grossing over $100 million. And on September 29th, 2018, Jennifer's final performance was a very emotional night.
God, I want to say, I know that you walk every single step with me every day, that you carry me when I'm weak. And we thank you for this beautiful accomplishment, this moment, this time. It's not an easy road that we have chosen. It took hard work.
Jennifer Lopez sings and dances her heart out and wants you to sing, to live, to love, to dance.
They're yelling for us out there. You hear that?
There is no star that shines as bright as Jennifer Lopez.
Tonight we celebrate everything we've accomplished and everything we've done. Thank you, God. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Get ready. Get happy. The final final show, Jennifer Lopez, All I Have!
You got me and I could not defend it. I tried, but I had to surrender. Your style got me under the spellbound. Left me no other choice but to get down. It's too late, it's too late. You got it, you got it. When I look into your eyes, looking like a four-leaf clover. Na 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 na, eh eh eh. Eh eh eh. Na 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 na, eh eh eh. Yeah. I'm into you, I'm into you, I'm into you, baby. I'm into you, I'm into you.
You know, All I Have, when we did that last show in Vegas, it was the culmination of 3 years, and I had accomplished what I set out to do, and it felt really good, and it felt like it was time to take a break. But it was sad, because when you walk away from something like that, you realize like, oh, that was a moment in time. And so we all knew how special it was.
Until next time.
And now we're gonna start something new. Now it's a new chapter where you really have the credibility and you have the experience, and now what are you gonna do?
With Jennifer's All I Have residency wrapped up, she plans to take her show on the road with a headlining tour of arenas and stadiums in 2019. Not stopping there, she'll star in 2 feature films and return to her very own hit TV show, World of Dance. For J-Lo, the sky is the limit.
It's exciting, it's daunting, it's scary, it's all the good stuff that makes for good creative things to happen.
In October of 2018, Jennifer Lopez released a stunning ballad of survival and belief.
I couldn't fight anymore.
Limitless is a life-affirming declaration of boundless possibility that reflects Jennifer's personal journey.
I'm at a point in my life where I'm limitless. I know that 100% to be true. And that song had to be sung.
For Jennifer, the empowering and timely anthem is meant as an inspiration for women everywhere, including her daughter, Emmy.
I want every woman and every person to know that they have a limitless ability to do whatever they want to do, and they only need to put their mind to it and believe it. And it's such an exciting time for me and for my daughter to know that she's not going to struggle with the same low self-worth like me because of what other people say. That it actually comes from inside of her, and teaching that from a very young age, which I don't think ever happened before this time.
For over 20 years, Jennifer Lopez has been an entertainment megaforce. And as she moves into the next chapter of her career, there's no signs of slowing down.
I think for me, the second act is gonna be just an elevation of everything that we've done up until this point. It's gonna be more movies, producing more movies, maybe directing movies, doing more music, doing more videos, and just being very selective with the quality of what we do.
You know what I mean? That could be more swagged out, you know what I mean?
People go, oh, she's doing so much, she's doing this, she's doing that, she's everywhere. It's like, no, I just have the same 24 hours everybody else has. I just love what I do. When I hear a great song and I want to do, I do it. And I fit the time in, and I still get home to be with my kids. You know what I mean? So I've learned to juggle and balance in a better way. And I've learned to say no to more things and to do things that really matter.
J-Lo's ride to stardom has had its share of ups and downs. Her evolution from a Bronx girl with big dreams to an international superstar is a testament to the wisdom and strength gained with each new experience. She celebrated her greatest highs, but has learned the most from her lows.
My head's killing me, I'm losing sleep, and I'm waking up tired of it all.
All of the low points and the failures and the downs, like they say, are the things that help you get to now, where you feel like, I got this. I understand me. I know I'm messy sometimes, and I know I'm awesome sometimes. And I know that I fall short there, but you know what? I'm really good here. Like, you just start understanding yourself. But without making the mistake, without trying and falling flat on your face, you're not ever gonna know that. You're not gonna know, like, oh, I'm gonna fall flat on my face if I do that again. Not going over there. It's not a thing that you get to either. It's a thing that's constantly evolving. You're a work in progress till the day you die. And it's just whether or not you're gonna continue progressing. You can decide to stop and go, okay, I'm good right here. Or you can keep going, keep evolving, keep getting better, keep challenging yourself. And that's how I like to think.
Tonight we gonna hit on the floor. If you go hard, you gotta get on the floor. If you're a party freak, you step on the floor.
She's the world's leading lady of dance, movies, music, and fashion. A Puerto Rican powerhouse from the Bronx.
They came from the Bronx, Cardi from the Po, and Jenny from the Bronx.
Who hustled her way to superstardom.
It's all I wanted to do. It was almost like nobody was gonna hold me back from doing it, or trying it at least.
Coming up next, J-Lo.
My life, it was fast and furious. And I felt like, yeah, I'm happy that I'm doing this. I really just wanted to sing songs and make music, and I was doing that.
Jennifer Lopez.
Jennifer Lopez.
But life in the public eye led to a private struggle.
I got knocked down after I got famous. Then people start trying to tear you down. Well, she really can't sing, and she really can't act, and she really wasn't that good in that, or, you know, and they just obliterate you. And that's when your confidence really takes a hit. No matter how many hit movies you had and millions of records you sold, there was always this stigma attached to you. That was probably the most anxiety-provoking moment of my life.
Jennifer Lopez!
Miss Jennifer Lopez!
Jennifer Lopez.
Waiting for tonight.
Instead of retreating, she learned from her low points and continues to soar during her second act.
You gotta tap into the positive voice and go, wait a minute. I'm here for a reason. I have worth, I have value. I belong here. And then it's like the second act.
Now we take a look at the moments that changed her life.
My life went into fast motion.
Defined her career.
Success felt like a lot of work. Luckily, I love work.
And made her who she is.
I just was on my own ride.
This is Jennifer Lopez, The Ride.
So I know where I came from.
What can we do for you?
On December 21st, 2018, J-Lo's 35th film, Second Act, was released in theaters worldwide. The romantic comedy explores themes that hit home for the veteran actress: personal reinvention through ambition and belief.
Wow, this is my office?
Second Act is a film about a woman named Maya who works in kind of like a big box store, been the manager there for 15 years, and is up for a managerial position. And she gets passed over basically by somebody much younger with a better education. And she just thinks, you know what, maybe this is where I belong. Maybe I'm not supposed to have more. I don't know why I have this feeling inside of me, this ambition inside of me, but maybe when life tells you over and over again, this is who you are, then maybe you need to start believing it. And she's about to give up.
I couldn't fight anymore.
And then her life takes a turn.
Somebody call for you. Something about a job interview?
Oh my God, Franklin and Clark?
The role of Maya has a personal connection to Jennifer's own life and career. Despite being a powerhouse in the world of film, music, television, and fashion, at times she's lacked confidence, and it was only through her failures that she was able to truly understand self-love.
There is not a successful person where failure is not a huge part of what they've been through, personally and professionally. You have to, before you figure it out.
The only thing with a prayer stopping you is you.
The movie is really about realizing that the mistakes that you've made in the past, where you think you don't deserve anything better, which is what really holds you back. What's going on in your mind are the things that lead you down the path of your purpose.
It's not easy getting a job for a woman your age.
Watch me.
Jennifer Lopez was born and raised in the Bronx, New York. Her Puerto Rican family barely made ends meet. But along with her two sisters, she was always encouraged to perform. She began taking singing and dancing lessons at the age of 4 and instantly knew what she wanted out of life.
I knew from a very young age, maybe like 4 years old, 5 years old, that I wanted to sing and dance and act. Like I knew that. And then as I got older and into my preteen and teenage years, I had a love of performing. And by the time I was supposed to go into college, I told my mom and dad that I was gonna not go to college and pursue show business. And being in the Bronx, that didn't go over very well because we knew nobody in the business. We had no connections. And so it was a very far-fetched dream for them. And they were really worried, like, what is our daughter gonna do? And where is this gonna lead her? And at the end of the day, I just had to kind of go off on my own and do it.
At the age of 17, Jennifer left her family in the Bronx and moved to Manhattan to follow her dreams of becoming a big-time entertainer. Despite the risky move, she was absolutely certain that she was destined for greatness.
I think I had a really stupid confidence right from the beginning. Should I teach somebody how to hop the train? First, you gotta look around. No, I'm coming back, it's just a joke. I don't know, it was even more like ignorance. Like I had such a beautiful, youthful ignorance of like, nothing can stop me, I can do whatever I want. And just going for it and going for it. It's all I wanted to do. It wasn't scary for me. It was almost like nobody was gonna hold me back from doing it, or trying it at least. I'm a simple Puerto Rican girl from the Bronx who just come down to Manhattan with all my big dreams and just try to make them come true. I just took it day by day, step by step, you know, with the fundamentals of I'm gonna be a great dancer first and learning that. And then I'm gonna be a great actress and then learning that. And I'm gonna be a singer and learning that. Just finding my way and taking the path where it led me.
In the early 90s, Jennifer's profile was rising thanks to being a fly girl on the successful comedy series In Living Color. After 2 years on the show, she was hired as a dancer for a tour with Janet Jackson, but she left the job to focus on acting.
I always wanted to sing, dance, and act. That was always part of the plan. There was never a moment where I was just gonna be a dancer. I just wanted to do it all, not wanting to be in a box ever.
And after a few years sharpening her skills, Jennifer made her way onto the silver screen in 1995.
My first movie was a small independent movie called Mi Familia, My Family, with a bunch of Latin actors. I was just very pleased to be able to work. Like I was happy that I was a working actress and people could see that I had chops. And So after Mi Familia, I was just like, okay, what's gonna be my next thing? I need to audition, I need to get into the next movie. And luckily, I kept going.
2 years after her film debut, Jennifer was offered an audition for the lead role on the highly anticipated biopic, Selena, which told the life story of the late Latin singer.
In my mind, there was never any question that I was gonna be a leading lady. And so they said, this is gonna be a big movie, you should audition for this. They did this big casting through Chicago, Mexico City, LA, all over to find somebody to play Selena. And I got the part.
Jennifer's portrayal of Selena made her the highest paid Latina actors in history. The film was a huge success, and suddenly, she was a household name.
I like any good, strong woman role, and it doesn't have to be sexy and it doesn't have to be, demure. It doesn't have to be anything. It just has to be a great role.
For the confident young star, all was going to plan.
From there, I just went on to do movies. Success felt like a lot of work. Luckily, I love work. I felt really grateful.
Look at my face.
Coming up, Jennifer builds her career with a bold new direction.
I told my manager at the time that I wanted to make a record. And he was like, are you kidding me? You're like one of the up-and-coming actresses in Hollywood right now. Like, why would you do that? And I was like, nobody could tell me that I wasn't gonna do that. I knew that I was gonna be a recording artist, and I was gonna make music, and I was gonna sing and dance on stage all over the world.
And later, J-Lo's talent is put to the test.
When you start having this success,
Coming up next, J-Lo.
then the lens gets on you. Then they're like, who is this? Like at first we're like, nice new girl. And then after you start having a string of success, people go, wait a minute. Does she deserve this success? Let's see.
Okay, let's roll tape and action.
By 1998, Jennifer Lopez was one of the biggest movie stars in the world. But she already had her sights on making it in the music industry.
Right at the beginning of my career, when I was acting and it was going so well, I had done Out of Sight, I had done Selena, I had done movies with Jack Nicholson and Francis Ford Coppola, and I was just rolling as an actress. And then I told my manager at the time that I wanted to make a record. And he was like, are you kidding me? You're like one of the up-and-coming actresses in Hollywood right now. Like, why would you do that? And I was like, because that's part of who I am. Nobody could tell me that I wasn't gonna do that. I knew I was gonna be a recording artist. I was gonna make music, and I was gonna sing and dance on stage all over the world. That's what it was gonna be.
Jennifer fired her manager and financed her own demo, which landed on the desk of the head of Sony Music, Tommy Mottola. He quickly gave her a deal, and she hit the studio to record her debut album, On the Six.
When I was making On the Six, it was my first time ever in a studio. I had never really done a ton of singing before, except in like school plays and Broadway review shows and things like that, but never properly in a studio writing songs, picking music and recording vocals. Tommy Mottola just threw me right in.
Now if I give you me, this is how it's got to be. First of all, I won't take you cheating on me.
All of a sudden it came on the radio and I was like, oh my God, that's my song. My song is playing on the radio.
If you had my love and I gave you all my trust, would you comfort me?
It's just the craziest feeling in the world.
Released in May of 1999, On the Six was an instant hit. Fueled by the singles If You Had My Love and Waiting for Tonight, the album sold over 10 million worldwide.
Coming up next, J-Lo.
Jennifer was now a triple threat entertainer, succeeding in the world of dance, film, and music.
Like a movie scene in the sweetest dream, I pictured us together.
I just was on my own ride, and I was on my own path. And I felt like yeah, I'm happy that I'm doing this and my record's out.
Waiting for tonight.
Jennifer Lopez.
For the single to have gone #1, you have to pinch me. I really just wanted to sing songs and make music, and I was doing that. And so when it came out and it went right to #1, I didn't even celebrate that in the way that somebody who knows about the record business would celebrate it. Now when I get a #1, I'm like, are we #1? Like, no, I feel too much.
Waiting for tonight. Oh.
But back then, I was happy to have a record on the radio.
And the winner is Jennifer Lopez.
Jennifer Lopez.
Pictures up.
In 2001, Jennifer Lopez scored hit after hit at the box office. She also released her second album, J-Lo. It hit the top 10 in over 19 countries, and her career went into overdrive.
Here's the remix of J-Lo.
From there, my life was fast and furious after that.
Think you gotta keep me as you don't think I'm gonna spend your cash out on me. Even if you were broke, my love don't cost a thing.
But despite continued success and praise from her fans, some critics weren't as kind. As much as she was being built up, many were trying to knock her down.
I got knocked down after I got famous. Once you're in the public eye and they can kind of take shots at you, then people start trying to tear you down and go, well, she really can't sing and she really can't act and she really wasn't that good in that, or, and they just obliterate you. It's just hard. There's a lot going on, a lot of people around all the time, and they all have something to say about you.
Jennifer Lopez.
When you start having success, then the lens gets on you. They're like, who is this? Like at first they're like, nice new girl. And then after you start having a string of good things happen or success, people go, wait a minute, does she deserve this success? She can't really sing like Aretha Franklin, so does she have any merit here? Then they started looking at everything I did. All of you brainiacs out there speculate that I was naked. It has a bathing suit thing underneath. No matter how many hit movies you had and how many millions and millions of records you sold, there was always this stigma attached.
Eventually, Jennifer's doubters began to get inside her head, and the unshakable confidence she had was being tested.
Wait a minute, I've sold millions of records and I had tons of hit movies and wait, I must be doing something good, right? Right? And it was like this battle inside my head of like, no, everybody says you suck. You know what I mean? And I'm like, but wait, everything's going good and they keep hiring you. Okay. And then it's like two voices in your head. That was probably the most anxiety-provoking moment of my life, or where my confidence was shattered.
In 2002, Jennifer Lopez released her most iconic track yet. Jenny from the Block was a reaffirmation of her Bronx girl roots.
This song was kind of just letting people know, that I'm just the same girl I was always. I'm still the same person. I'm still Jenny from the Block from back in the Bronx, and that's who I am, and that's who I'm always gonna be.
I'm still Jenny from the Block.
The song seemed almost too elementary to be as great as I now recognize it to be lyrically. You know what I mean? Because it really did capture how I felt about myself.
No matter where I go, I know where I came from.
In 2002, after more hit films, a third album, and a popular clothing line, the press could not get enough of Jennifer Lopez.
It's been crazy, like a roller coaster ride.
Whether they were praising her stardom,
Venus in.
This is the moment.
They compare me to Venus de Milo. Isn't that cool?
or questioning her abilities.
It does beat you down. I have insecurities, like anybody else.
One thing was for sure, her image sold magazines, and she was constantly shadowed by the paparazzi.
It was a hard time. It was a really, really hard time. This was before social media. So this was like the social media of the time, except it was very one-sided.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
We couldn't say how we felt, or people couldn't get to know us in that way. It's like something happens to you, and it's like everybody thinks that they know what you're thinking or what he's thinking and what's happening between you, and nobody knows. But when the tabloids were out and we were being hounded by paparazzi constantly, it was a really hard time.
J-Lo's high-profile engagement to leading man Ben Affleck only added to the public interest for details of her private life.
I remember being on the cover of those tabloids for 2 years straight, and it was brutal. You don't bargain for that side of it, but like I say, you learn how to deal with it. I think it absolutely contributed to the demise of our relationship and the love that we had. There was so much judgment and pressure and scrutiny and opinions, and it was just a really, really hard thing to deal with. You can lay down at night and know what's right and what's wrong and what's true and what's not. And that has to be your peace of mind. I mean, people deal with a lot worse stuff in the world than that. But for that moment, it was a hard thing. It was sad.
Jennifer's wedding plans were called off, and although it was a tough breakup, J-Lo gained strength in the lessons she learned.
Such a learning and growing experience. I'm kind of glad that I went through it. You're not quite the same person you were before. You gotta tap into the positive voice and go, wait a minute. I'm here for a reason. I have worth, I have value. I belong here. And then it's like the second act.
Coming soon on Jennifer Lopez, The Ride.
Arthur got his MBA from Duke. He's the best man for the job.
No, sir. I am.
J-Lo gets her groove back and enters her second act.
The failures and the downs, like they say, are the things that help you get to now, where you feel like, I got this. I have to get this straight.
Hey, look. The only thing with a prayer stopping you is you.
You just start understanding yourself, but without making the mistakes, without trying and falling flat on your fucking face, you're not ever gonna know that. Keep evolving, keep getting better, keep growing, keep challenging yourself, keep elevating. And that's definitely the beginning of the second act for me.
The newest member of the Video Vanguard Award, Jennifer Lopez.
Make some noise!
I kind of had to forge my own path and make my own rules.
I just love what I do.
You're amazing, and I love you. Thank you. I love you.